Oh, hey there. I was just doing my laundry. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, hey you. You know who it is. It's Urban Smith, and today we're gonna take this ordinary laundry room and change it into something unique. You can do this for your home laundry room. You can do this for your Airbnb. That way you can draw some more stays. You can pretty much do this to any laundry room to make it unique. This is super plain Jane. We bought this house. We don't like how it looks. It's just super plain Jane. Don't like the shelving. It's too tall. So today we are going to make a huge renovation to this laundry room. Make sure you stay tuned to the very end. That way you can see the results. So let's cut to the chase. Let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you have a clean workspace. And this is giving me anxiety.
Clean up, everybody, everywhere.
So we're going to move everything out of the room. That way we have a clean workspace. I know you don't want to sit there and watch me clean this laundry room. So we're gonna do a fast forward time lapse. Here you go. All right, now that we got everything out of the way, very aggravating here, so hopefully the audio is just fine. If it is, you'll know it because this video is uploaded. So now the fun part is we're gonna remove this stock shelf here. It looks like it's screwed on and then nailed into the wall. Once we get that done, then we'll have a blank slate what we're putting on this wall.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the 10th Joy of Painting series. If this is your first time with us, I hope you grab a few paints and some brushes and come along and paint with us.
So keep watching. Make sure right now, if you haven't already, go hit the subscribe button. Go make sure to hit that bell notification and comment down below if you plan on doing your laundry room. If I did forget to mention, you're gonna need some power tools. So let's get this thing off. So once you get these brackets off, this is pretty much sitting on top of everything. They coated a lot of paint on it, so it may be stuck on there. So we'll go grab a hammer and see tapping it on the edges. Definitely need a break.
Bread, applesauce, piece of that Chrysler car.
Nope.
Football cream.
Okay.
So don't be afraid to scratch the wall. You go back and touch it up. It is nailed in through the top. So what we did was took a hammer. This is gonna be trash anyways. So what we did is since it was nailed through here, we took that and wedged the putty knife and wedged it through and slowly chipped it at it to get all these nails off. But this is the hardest part. So like I said, this is trash since we are making something so much better. Just like that, it looks more scary than it is. But yes, you could always go back and paint stuff. You nasty scars, this is like a scar in the house. But like I said, handy dandy putty knife, and your hammer will definitely do the trick on getting these brad nails out of the wall. Just be sure to take your time because you will damage your wall, especially your corner. We're gonna go get all the supplies, what we need to get everything started. We've already measured the wall. It's 6 feet by 9 feet. So we are doing the full wall. And if you already guessed, it's coming. So drop down a comment down below what you think we are going to put on this wall right now. That way later in time, you can re-comment and say, I was right or I was wrong. All right, now that we're back and we got our wood, so we went with some shiplap. And if you guessed shiplap was on this wall, you guessed right. So we're going to work around these plugs, the vent, the water drain system, the gas. This is a electric and gas house. So what we're going to do is we're going to work around these. And so what we did is we went ahead and we grabbed some scrap wood and we're going to measure from one wall to the very edge of where we want that wood to stop. So we're going to work on this. So what you need to do, if you can see, you're going to go from the wall and you're gonna mark that wood here, and we're basically just gonna frame out this and work our way from right to left, opposite of reading. So we're gonna go from the wall to here, cut, and then we're gonna use the rest of the wood that way. All right, now that we got some wood on the wall, we're just doing a test fit. This bottom piece, it turned out perfect. We had to use a oscillating multi-tool to cut out this groove here. This is the first time I actually use that tool, and that tool is amazing. So definitely a keeper. If you don't have that in your arsenal, in your tool bag, definitely would go grab it. First piece, when you put down, make sure you put a level down, and that way you're starting at that level base on the very first level. And then we're just gonna keep stacking and keep working on these pieces with that tool. And then sooner or later, we're gonna get to the top, and then we are spot on. So let's keep going. So when it comes time to putting these boards actually on the wall, you want to get yourself a stud finder, and you want to make sure you find a stud. Nope, not a stud. Oh, a stud. Anyways, little joke for the day. So you want to make sure you get a stud finder. That way you can go ahead and mark where those studs are. I would just do little pencil dots on those studs. That way when it comes time to put these boards on, you can nail it into the stud, that way these don't come off. Little handy tip, get yourself a stud finder. All right, it's the next day. This was taking a lot longer than what I imagined, but now we are going to be continuing putting the boards up. So like
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Dave.
what you want to do is make sure you mark off your studs with your stud finder, grab a board, and we're working around these pieces here. We are almost there. This is taking so much longer than what I thought.
Good morning, beautiful.
But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels up, and we're roughly about halfway. All right, now that we got that all cut, put it up, made sure it was level, tacked it in with 2-inch finishing nails. We are set. Drop a comment down below on how well does it look so far. I really love this kind of rustic look, but we are definitely going to paint it a farmhouse gray called Hush. So we'll continue along. Let's get going, and let's just get it started. Let's go with the time lapse. All right, just like that, we have our shiplap wall. So it looks good as is, but we are definitely gonna paint it for 2 reasons. 1, someone wants it painted, and 2, we already bought the paint. So let's move forward. This is looking really good. So this will be about a day, full day. Let's get the painting. So I have a question. Why is it called shiplap? Comment down below if you know why this wood is called shiplap. I would love to know the reason why. All right, now that you have your wall fully paneled out.
It's been an honor serving with you all. Autobots, roll out!
And if you want to keep this look, you're done. Just add some trim to the exterior parts. I used a 1x2 by 9 feet. and we're gonna trim it out. That way edges are gonna be flush, or they appear to be flush. But again, we're gonna be painting. So we're gonna tape off the wall so we don't get any excess paint on it. And we're gonna paint these boards. All right, so I was super eager in painting. I almost forgot we had bought some trim pieces that were out in the garage. So we are going to put the trim pieces on first, and then we're gonna paint. That way it helps us have less of a mess on our walls and more of a mess on the stuff we're painting. So we're gonna put these trim pieces on, and then we're gonna get painting. Top trim piece is done. Now we're just gonna add the sides. So let's get to the sides. Alrighty, got the trim pieces all nice and pretty. Now we just gotta do the little pieces that we have on the bottom. Other than that, then we shall get started with painting. So let's go get those trim pieces cut, slapped on, and we can paint like the old sensei say, wax on, wax off. All right, now that we got everything taped off, we taped off the floor with a little sheet. We are ready to paint. Just make sure you don't fling paint anywhere. Take your time. The way I paint is I work on my edges first, and then I work from top to bottom. So this is the fun part. All right, so we got it all nice and painted up. Took a little bit. We went back and touched up a couple areas that we missed, but overall, I love the color. This is called Hush in Gray. So other than that, it's very farmhousey style. We're going to be adding some shelving. We're gonna add 2 shelves to this wall. But first thing first is we gotta let it dry. So this may be a fast forward to next day, and I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. You will know, I won't. So until I record it. So let that dry, and we're gonna add these shelves sooner or later. I'll see you in about probably 2 seconds. All right, now the wall's dry, we have our brackets for the bottom of the shelf. We're gonna be slapping the shelf right about here, and then we're gonna put the second shelf probably midway, and then we're gonna do decorate it, and then we'll be all done. So let's get these brackets on the wall, and we'll keep trucking along. And just like that, first shelf is on. This is more of a tight squeeze than before, especially with this shelf being in the way. Gotta go swap out batteries. Lock and load. Ooh, and just like that, we got both shelves on. It's looking pretty nice. All right, now that we got both shelves installed, we went and touched up the walls, repainted everything, made sure it was nice and spotless. Now we gotta clean up our mess with our handy dandy vacuum. If you don't have a Dyson, or I heard Sharks are pretty good. Comment down below if you have a Shark or if you recommend Dyson. I heard Sharks are pretty awesome. I've had this Dyson for a couple of years, so we're gonna use it to clean up, and then we're gonna put some decor up, and then we'll be done.
Excellent. We'll prepare for our descent. Hey, Consuela, no cleaning. No cleaning while I'm doing the hologram. Shut that off!
Mr. Darth, you no have no more Windex on Star Destroyer.
Well, that's not my problem. Why don't you go out and buy some?
No, you buy.
What if I give you the money, then you can go out and buy it?
No.
Put everything back and admire our beautiful work. Comment down below if you know how to move a washer the easy way. These things are not easy to move. All right, now that we got the washer and dryer in place, we're gonna wipe it all down, make sure it's nice and pretty. And then we're gonna add some beautiful decor. This is where we get the stylish, your style taste. Bob Ross, you know your custom blank canvas here. And you get to paint however you want to do it, just like Bob Ross. So let's go be Bob Ross. All right guys, we are finally done. We put all the decor and everything we use in the laundry room on the shelves. It is looking amazing. We definitely changed this from this old look to this new look. So this turned out so beautiful. Drop down a comment below if you plan on doing anything with your laundry room, because I guarantee you your laundry room looks like the old one. Guys, we are checking out this Urban Smith. See y'all next time.